Alrighty then. Howdy, folks, and welcome on back to the Flying T. So, I'm feeling pretty good today, so I decided I was going to go ahead and do a night of streaming and use that as a way to hopefully de-stressify myself a little bit. Um, so, here we are. We are back, and it is Fantasy Friday. That means it's the day where we've been playing through the entirety of the Final Fantasy series, and that includes currently our playthrough of Final Fantasy XII: The Zodiac Age. Um, I don't remember where we were, at least not off the top of my head. Um, I want to say we were just after Mount Bur Amasis, and we were maybe doing some side quest hunt stuff, but I don't remember exactly. So, we're gonna go find out. I think so. Yeah, I think we were doing some hunt stuff. I'm pretty sure that was the case. Um, of course, though, before we get on into it, as always, folks, if you guys enjoy my streams, you enjoy my content, hell, maybe just enjoy my dulcet tones. You can check me out on all my other socials, which is YouTube, Twitter, Blue Sky, Ko-Fi, and Throne. YouTube is the archive where you guys can find over 70 different playlists of all sorts of shenanigans I've been up to over the last few years. You want to see tips, you want to see tricks, you want to see me bang my head into walls until I finally win. You can find all that and more over on YouTube. Twitter and Blue Sky, on the other hand, are where you guys can find any and all announcements involved with the stream. Things such as when I'm going live, what games I'm playing, and what days I'm playing those games. So go like, follow, and if you think I'm worth a subscription, well, I ain't gonna say no. All I ask is that y'all take care of yourselves before you try taking. Oh, wait, hang on, I fucked that up. I went to the old one. I do. Anyways, go like, follow, and if you think I'm worth a subscription, well, I ain't gonna say no. If you want to support me outside the stream because that's just how you roll, you can totally do so over at my other, over at Ko-Fi and Throne. They are there, but they might be a bit bare. So if you want to go check them out, you are more than welcome to. All I ask with all of you guys is make sure y'all are taking care of yourself before you try taking care of me. It is all I ask. So, what do you say we go ahead and we get on into it here? So that means we now get to click the button. Oh no! I forgot to freaking pull bar up myself. Oh no! Ah! It's only been a little while. How could I forget to do all these things that I would normally do? There we go. Okay. Then we get that. Then we click this button, and there we go. Right, so we were Robin Oster Westgate. I think I just dropped a metric ton of money. Actually, I don't think there's a think about it. I'm pretty sure I did spend a metric fuck ton of money. Yes, I did, because I bought 3 of the cat ear hoods. So, but the passive income should be nice, especially because when it comes to JP, we are sitting relatively pretty, all things considered. Esper Mate. Oh, that's right. Thought that was a thing. I forgot Mateus is a thing now, so frick. The potential learnage thing there for Vaughn. Same on this board. Nope. Or Beleus. So potential learnage, 4 of those. Um. Where's the other one? Nothing on that job, but on Udon, we already learned that, so no sense in making him Mateus. With Archer, nothing there. With Own, that one's Mateus. Okay, so where's Beleus? Where is Beleus? Oh, it's up there in the top. There. Potential skill from Beleus there. But nothing there for Beleus. Thing. Same with Beleus and Mateus there. And same up here, except hand bombs. Which, eh? Okay, potential HP increase, that's not terrible. But nothing there as well. I don't know, we seem to be doing alright without the summons, so I'm not too terribly worried about it right now. I think we'll be fine for the event. Although... Also just gonna go through, double check and make sure everybody has learned all that they can learn at the moment, other than things that are potentially locked behind summons. Okay, oh, everybody's good on all their stuff. People have the cat ear hood equipped so that we can start getting some passive income going. Question is, what in the fuck was I doing? Right, there was one particular side quest we were gonna look into. So first we need to double check a bunch of stuff. Hunts. White moose. White moose. I know that was Orthos. Pretty sure I killed the white. Obey? And hang on. Fishery. Think it would pop up here somewhere. Or jungle rift, still trying to marry him. Yada yada yada. Pumpkinhead, Bagoli, yada yada yada. All that stupid shit. There we go, marks. Alright. White Moose, we have destroyed and so that one is complete and done. For whom the worm told. Ringworm. Did go ahead and go and kill him. So that's done and taken care of. Done, got that. That is where I got the ice brand. Source of the sandstorms. Here we go. Thing that we from Robert Oster Westgate. Get into Alaska West. I think I did the first part of this quest already. Which, transparency notice as always, I do indeed have a guide pulled up so that I can take care of shit and not miss out on anything. Alaska West Stand. I head directly through that to the mid fault. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, am I just getting 400 and something gil every time? Oh my lord. We are gonna have money. That was a good investment. You'd think, oh god. Oh no, that was some good, I got some good advice from, I'm gonna find out who it was again. Might have been John of the Knight? Or Julian the Vampire King. One of them two fellas. But like, we are gonna be making some money. Like, this is gonna be totally worth what we're doing. Alright, so to the mid-fault. Turn south immediately and exit out into the shimmering horizons. This way. Got the Thieves' Cut, laser gloves, that. Yeah, because I think I'd rather get yours and the recovery items than trying to get rare items from chests and ending up with a billion pots of rust. Turns Horizons all to the west.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also very happy that I've started to get some blades for Vaughn because they are going to be very helpful. All sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, succulent fruit. I needed that for something. Nine-nest cactoids, one of the wind globe buried in its... Okay. I have... Okay, so we got the wind globe. Head back to the north gate. and we'll super speed ourselves. Mostly traveling right now. I do kind of wish that this game would give you an automatic angle
Yeah.
for stuff. Oop. Wrong fucking direction again. Like the being. Well, howdy there, Gravy. How the hell are you doing? Well, how in the hell have you been, Teebs? I have been okay. I'm not as stressed about stuff. There's been some small changes and opportunities available for my situation, but I am exploring options and stuff. And I was in a pretty good mood today, so hence why we are streaming. Like, number one, my job offered me a higher paying position, which I'm going to talk to somebody about accepting tomorrow. So that's going to be a potential nice leg up on some stuff. And yeah. Essentially, I'm no longer in panic mode, which is the most important part. I'm one of those people like, I freak out about big changes. I do not believe it. Oh, we saw it with our own eyes. Strange sort of egg. Wasn't long before it hatched. It growing and growing. We were terrified. Now that I think about it, that's just about the time that the sandstorm started getting worse. That a wind globe you've got there? That looks like the one you used to have, Northen. Because it is. Let me have a look. There. This should help you make your way through the storm. Now you just need to decide whether that's really what you want to be doing. Oh no, we're doing it. About it. Can't think of anything we might have left out. The help you've given me, it pains me to say, but I've been relieved of my commission to study the sandstorm. Results, they said. I've nothing to give you by way of reward. Pray, keep the wind vain. Mayhap you will learn the secret of the sandstorm. May your travels be safe. Well familiar with panic and freaking out. Yeah, it's not fun. I'm glad you're feeling better. I am feeling much better. To say, still not necessarily going to get back to a full-on schedule for probably a while, but I'll be trying to do some more streams as we go type stuff. Keeping my eyeballs glued to the potential rentals is not going to help the situation change any faster. So well, that and my aunt and got me linked up with a realtor friend of hers, and he wants to explore potential buying options. I'm not feeling too terribly confident about that myself, but you know what? Hey, more knowledge is never a bad thing, right? Now, what about you, Gravy? What the hell have you been doing? As well as, I'm assuming you already have ZA. Tell me, how is ZA? How is it? From somebody who's actually a fan and probably not going to totally wig out over lots of things that I've seen that seem really lazy. Give me the deets. Hey, we've already earned like almost 7,000. As for me, work has been slow this week. I was top regional sales last week, but store traffic was dead. You know what though? Being top regional sales is still fucking awesome, dude. Like, get after it, Gravy. Good job.
Yeah.
Now for ZA, and I will wait for the paragraph. Howdy there, Silent. How the hell are you doing, my friend? Zodiac shenanigans? Yes, indeed. Will be as objective as I can. I will also aim to be succinct. That is perfectly fine, Gravy. If you have to get detailed to explain your thoughts, by all means, go for it. I'm doing good. How about you? So, my truck is fixed, so that's a plus. So that's nice. I'm in a bit of a pickle because roommates want to move out and stuff like that. I don't know if you were here when I talked about that. But I'm no longer panicking and freaking out and other stuff like that. So, all in all, can't complain too terribly much about most stuff, I guess. Oh! Hi there, big fella. You know what? I should probably bring Ash in. Baldir, go bye-bye. Ash, say hello. Come on, get that big combo, Vaughn. I know you can do it if you try. Also, I should probably try stealing really quick. Okay, got the tyrant hide. The jerk one? I think he did, didn't he? I can't tell because I can't see his symbol, but I bet you he threw a freaking defense on. Also, her cat ear hood should probably come off so that I can throw that on, and then Balthier gets cat ear. There we go. There you go, Fawn. That's what I want to see. Don't worry, Gravy. I see you there. Give me just a second. Nice. We did the thing. Alright, so ZA is a solid, fun game. It's the best of Gen 9 performance and graphics. Great concepts, so-and-so execution on some of them. The big draw for me is the battle system. For a first-time attempt at a real-time battle system, it is very fun and promising. It only needs a little bit more polish. Story is nothing too wild. It is not an epic quest to save the world, but for Pokemon fans and lore nerds, there are some really neat twists and reveals. There's plenty of environmental storytelling and information scattered throughout Lumiose. Okay. I'm not done, by the way. I figured you weren't, but we're staying caught up right now, Gravy. I'm staying caught up with you. Oh, this takes me all the way to the Easter Sand? Or Esther Sand, I mean. Huh. Okay. Alright, anyways, time to boot Ash back out, put Balthier back in, switch this stuff back around. No, not gauntlets. I want him to have the Razor gloves. So the cat ear hood. And yep, lots of money from that. Time for a new hunt. Tingling Toast, that was Marilith. We definitely got Marilith. We already did that. That one's done and taken. Mont Blanc for more rewards. We'll probably go do that. I'd wait on attempting Trickster and Antlion. Okay, so we have a bunch of potential stuff to do. I can't speak about ZA without addressing some decision making regarding what features they left out, mainly interactivity with our Pokemon. Oh, so they didn't have something like the picnics or being able to pet or anything like that then. Well, that kind of sucks. Like, I did like the picnic thing from Scarlet and Violet. It was kind of a nice deal. It wasn't like an oh my god issue for me that I absolutely loved, but it was a nice little touch. I didn't necessarily mean to come this way, but it's fine. We can still make it back to where. took the wrong turn at Albuquerque. You know, one of these days, I am just going to drive down through there and specifically take the one wrong turn. Sancy. In Scarlet Violet, you could talk to your Pokemon on the picnic. In Gen 6, we had Pokemon Amy, which was, in my opinion, the height of interaction. But here we just have cafes where you sit and take pictures with your Pokemon, and depending on which cafe you go to, the camera angling is tricky. Okay. I can kind of see where the issue is there. And I won't lie, so like this was just a thing that popped up, but like I remember specifically Sun and Moon 2, they had like the surfing mini game and stuff like that. The fact that they didn't think of doing like a parkour mini game is a little sad. Holy crap. There's a lot of hunts that we need to accept. We are going to be doing some freaking traveling. Mind Flayer, really? I hate Mind. Hated Mind Flayers since Final Fantasy 1. In PLA, you had a host of transportation Pokemon. Here, since you are limited to the confines of the city, you don't need that. I don't miss it as much since I went to explore the city, so having a ride go down the street or otherwise traverse the city is not something I am missing. Alright, alright. But what if you had Sneasel to climb a skyscraper with? Atomos. Okay, I doubt I'm going to be able to take this guy up. That's a rank 6. I haven't done anything higher than rank 5, and those were pretty rough. This probably won't be too bad. It's just a lightning horse. I already killed the fire horse. Twice. You can essentially parkour around rooftops using scaffolding, though this game has the problem of early Monster Hunter games where you can't climb a ledge that reaches your chest. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I definitely know what you mean there. Got from your mom. Heard you defeated the Earth Tyrant. Impressive, Kibo. The merchant's caravan sends you this with their compliment. Keeping the for keeping safe the routes of trade, there's that no merchant need walk in fear through these lands. Merchant's caravan. Under guild. Any new marks? I accepted all of them. Okay. But there are usually ways around that, such as angled roofs or 2x4 planks. Okay, alright. But it's still like, it does remove the kind of parkour feeling a little bit, though. Which that's a little sad. How's character creation, though? Like, please tell me they fixed the outfit problem where, like, actually have a good amount of customization for stuff. Because that has been an issue for a while. Character creation is a gem. Nice. Okay, so number one, Orthos. Did we hunt down Orthos yet? I'm pretty sure I did. I remember going back down there a couple times. Very. Yes, we did. There's Orthos right there. So, we dealt with him already. Bill Snapper. Okay. Did get Gill Snapper. So I gotta wait for the dry season. Okay. X-Tab. They did X. Mind Flayer, also in the Hen Mine. So, like we're going to the mines. I already get the Mind Flayer? Eh? There another Mind Flayer? Mind Flayer. Okay, well apparently I still need to go do that. Upper Amasis, are you gonna that one we already did. Also, Mount Bur Amasis, and another one, Albina. Not only are there plenty of options, but you can layer your clothing from the same line. If you buy a jacket shirt combo in one color, you can then choose that same jacket shirt combo in a different color, and choose the two layers to mix and match. The styles are not as plentiful, but you have plenty of color options, and you can add colored highlights. Very nice. Yes, let's go to Mountain. Mind Flare. Have the hunt, so yeah, let's go ahead and go to Jahara. The question is, do I want to run to Jahara or do I want to just teleport? How many teleport stones do I have? Well, I can buy teleport stones now too. That's right. But yeah, fuck it. We're gonna teleport. I'm at the wrong crystal. Need to be on the other side. If you have questions, then I can give my thoughts on them rather than just having me jumping around. No, I just wanted your general feel for everything for the most part. I had seen some stuff that made it sound like it was disappointing, but I'd also seen some stuff where there was like, there's a lot of really good things. I understand there's not a save the world vibe to the storyline, but is there at least like unique and interesting characters and at least a unique and interesting actual storyline to stuff? Like, it doesn't necessarily need to be the whole save the world thing. Also, like, the whole idea that I had seen that, like, maybe there were street gangs, like, did that actually get kind of implemented? I really liked that idea, but I felt Team Star was just very, very gimmicky. And Premiere Hunts. The characters are awesome. Nice. Petitioner here. Okay, next. Game Freak makes amazing characters. Sometimes they do. Other times they're lackluster. Like, take Scarlet and Violet for example. About half of the gym leaders I was like, these are really interesting, unique characters. Other half I was like, I could really deal without you. Short while ago, depths of desert, creature with strange powers. I spoke of this with the elders, the mind that is a lord among older. You? You who walks paths of advice. There are caves called the Zetanan Cavern. Creatures that dwell in those caves are fell indeed. It is worth your life to venture in. Who's got my damn hunt info? John of the Night. Howdy there, Pard. How the hell are you doing tonight there, John? How are you? So, I don't know if you knew about my roommate situation or not, but I am no longer in panic freakout mode, and I'm feeling much better. Hence why I decided to go ahead and stream tonight, because I was like, you know what? Staring at the rental websites is not going to help me in my issues. So, and I have time. So, we are going to But that was made up. No, it wasn't made up. Like, they are still very much moving. Like, the situation is not resolved. I'm just not the fuck out as much now. Like, I have a plan in place, kind of, sort of, and whatnot, and I decided I was going to try to de-stress and whatnot. Well, at least you're good enough to play some FF. Exactly. Yep. So, plus, small updates. My job did offer me a higher paying position when they heard about my situation. So that's also very much a plus for all things. I will probably go ahead and take it. So that will be helpful. Then it's just gonna be seeing what I can make happen. Also, well, I was meaning to ask John, were you the one who told me to buy the cat ear hoods? Because I'm already seeing the holy shit of money making that those things are doing. So, like, good freaking call there, dude. And then Gravy, there aren't really gangs as there are groups of interest who bring some colorful personalities. For example, a group of dedicated supporters to a streamer. Huh. Well, you know what? That's not too terrible, though. Like, that kind of stuff, not too bad. Not too bad. As for where we are in the story, we are still post Mount Baramaces. I'm doing a bunch of side stuff right now. We're going through and doing a bunch of hunts. And, what else was there? There was hunts. There was... Oh, like we did the little wind vein side quest so that we could fight the giant Tyrannosaur Earthshaker, whatever it was called. I don't remember what its name was now. As I've said, I'm a pro at this game by now with how many times I've played this and helped people. Combined are probs 26 by now. Holy shit, John. Being all sorts of super freaking not useful, knowledgeable. There, that's the word I was looking for. Okay, phase 1 is where the mind flayer. I actually need to go back this way. But you know what? I do understand what you're, how you feel though at the same time there, John, because I'm the same way with certain other games also. Golden Sun being one of them, like, I love Golden Sun, especially the first Golden Sun. The only reason why 2 beats out the first one is because of the fact that It's got a little bit more lore, a little bit more adventure built into it.
Yeah.
This is my fave FF as far as gameplay goes. They perfected MP ATB combat. No, for sure. The Gambit system is, in my opinion, the best way of doing ATB for sure. Because there are times with ATB where I do start to feel overwhelmed with so many things happening all at once. So the Gambit system combined with ATB was choice on their part. And then howdy there, Ardo Pelos. Number one, welcome on into the stream, number one. I hope you enjoy your stay. And greetings, fellow Mistwalkers. How are you enjoying the game? I am enjoying it very much. Not my first time playing it, but I've never actually beaten this game. So it's been a wonderful little experience to go back and reacquaint myself with this particular title.
Yeah.
Multi-person active time combat. Yeah, that. If I were to give it an overall rating, I would say the game is an 8.3 out of 10. Alright, 8.3 from Gravy for Pokemon ZA. You know what? That's a fair rating for Gravy. Very fair rating.
Yeah. Ha.
Okay, gotta wait for both here.
Yeah.
Apparently, my Mind Flayer is not down this particular path. So he must be down the other path. Must be.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Bat Zone. Check if it has any requirements to spawn. Ooh, good point. Good point, John. Thank you for the reminder on that. I always forget to double check the hunt stuff. Right here. Hunt accepted. Warrior Gurumu tells you one of his people went to learn more of the Mind Flayers and never returned. The Mind Flayer is said to be found in Hennep Pines. Is known to prefer places with dense mist. Go in with your magic reserves at full. You'll have an easier time finding it. Oh. Well, we are at full. All of our MP is at full. Ardo, this is in my top 3 favorite FFs, and if John at Night is a pro at this game, then consider a pro junior, a pro diet, a Happy Meal pro. You know what, Ardo? I like that. Happy Meal pro. Clarification, I can't say I am being 100% objective, and there are some flaws to the game that need to be addressed going forward for future titles. Again, Gravy, like, I wanted a fan's opinion. I didn't want a gaming critic's opinion. So I think you were being pretty objective overall, considering you are indeed a fan. Bats.
Ha! Yeah!
Give me my brain eater, damn it. And we'll go back the other way and try to respawn. I mean, I know a good amount of stuff about this game, but it does warm my heart to know that there are other people to help and learn from. You know what? Like, no, I'm always down for help, just so long as you don't spoil me on shit. And if I decide to do something my way, respect it. That's all I ask. Like, I have seen some real, like, lately I've been getting a lot of clips from another FF streamer who she was going through Final Fantasy VI and managed to make it all the way to the Soul of Thamasa, extremely underleveled, and then the boss of that tower had popped up, and so she had to freaking pull out some pretty crazy boss shenanigans to actually win the fight, and the way that she figured out how to do it was actually incredibly impressive. Never beat FF12 either. Thought it was a cool game though. It so far has been a very fun and cool game. I will not spoil the story, even if it is just Star Wars. I have seen the resemblance. Overheard you were just past Promises. Yes, so we finished. We got unlocked Mateus. Finished doing all that stuff, and we are currently doing a bunch of side stuff like hunts and things like that. Although, Mind Flayer's gonna start ticking me off. Supposed to be in this? Or is he further in? Bet you he's further in, because it talks about being where Denser Mist is. It was Denser Mist further in the dungeon. I really love the environmental style and overall world. I love the desert style of this game. Like, Rabanastre with all the desert and stuff and all of that. Like, I'm a sucker for desert climbs, and I really have enjoyed it. Right? He has means he can buy TP stones now. Yes I can. Oh, cool. Regenerating does. Must forget the side quest. I'm dragging him into Yzmat. I was planning to attempt Yzmat anyways. I have done, in every FF game I've played so far on stream, we have done all of the secret bosses / super bosses. 1 through 6 I played the Pixel remasters, which means they did not have several of the later added secret bosses and stuff like that. I actually made this comparison and I was not gentle about it. Not even the game is gentle about it. No, it's not. It really isn't. Lord, have you played the PS2 version? That was the version I first played, and I made it to the 5 veg heads, and I was seriously underleveled and relying too much on quickenings, and it killed my motivation for the game. I was... Oh god. Like, I was maybe a freshman in high school at the oldest. Also, like, my license boards were absolute jokes because of the way that the license board was in the original version of the game. And yeah, like, I was not very good at the game back then. I bet you're a mimic, aren't you? Oh, actual treasure chest. Had it yet never got to Yzmat. So, you never got to Yzmat period, or you never got to Yzmat in the original PS2 version, John? Oh, Medusa horse. So yeah, so just to show off a little bit there, Ardo. So like, this is my class combinations for everybody so far. We may have to change some stuff around at some point, but this is what we got. And then I have, like, everything unlocked. Oh, actually, John. Perfect question for you. Who should get which summon? I have Beleus and Mateus. Never got to Yzmat. Something always happened to my game before I could. Ugh. That's always rough, John. Always rough. I'm glad they rebalanced him. I literally had to leave my PS2 on overnight and had to wait till I got back from high school the next day to beat him. The same thing happened to me, but it was Golden Sun 1's first boss. Or not first boss, but final boss in Golden Sun. I literally stayed up stupid late on one attempt trying to do it because, again, I was underleveled. And just not prepped for the fight very well. Second attempt, I was on my way home from a basketball game in middle school and played it the entire ride home, which was about an hour, and did it the entire way to my house from my school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible. Terrible. Depends on the benefits each character would get from the summon. In my opinion, they should both go on Knight/Bushi. And I would wait till you reclass everyone that is on trash classes. Leave my class selection alone, John. It seems to be working pretty fine for me so far. If Yeastmat stomps me in the dirt, then I will go ahead and switch classes. But we're gonna give it the good old college try first. Because I can't... I think summons can't be reloaded like that. Oh. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I mean, but then again, it refunds all of your LP. So you would think you'd be able to re-switch that around. Did not fuck around, so I did not find out. One thing I remember hearing about Zodiac Age when I was looking into the job system before buying, was that there really was no true bad job combo. One game with most any setup. So far that seems to be the case. I have not run into anything that's been an over amount of fuckery. So nothing too terrible so far. Min-max. Min-max is win-max. That is false. And yes, when you reset your license board, all things get reset. Even espers. Nice. Thank you, Ardo. Look, man, we're all about to fucking around and finding out here, okay? We like to experiment with things. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Alright, well, she'll get the MP back. Oh, well, according to this, I apparently missed a thing, so go back.
Yeah.
Good to know some of us fucked around and find out. So, in RPGs, I tend to, like, I experiment with stuff. I like to try to do stuff. One thing I have been doing in any FF game that has a job system is I have been basing jobs off of how the characters were classified in Final Fantasy Record Keeper, because I just can't let go. This is my favorite Final Fantasy mobile game, and I'm still a little butthurt that they
Yeah.
did not keep it going. We're gonna explore around in here. I feel like this is kind of a mist-heavy-ish area also. I fucking see you, Mind Flayer!
Yeah.
Ooh, sap. No, no, sap bad. Sap bad. Look, what do I have for to get rid of sap though? Serum? I think it's serum, right? Hey, no, it wasn't that.
Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
You bastard! You quadruple bastard!
Yeah.
Come here, Bosch.
Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
You got the spell? Yes, I do. However, I'm pretty sure that's on Vanilla. I have a moat though. See, yeah, I do have a moat actually. Go ahead and let Bosch hit like a freight train.
Yeah.
Fran, I would really like for you to attack now. And let's fix your fucking blind problem, since apparently that thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Vaughn.
Yeah.
Bosch, just attack really quick.
Yeah.
Or you're. Oh, no, we got him. My inventory is sorted. And yes, I auto sort. Yeah, I probably should have put the shell shield on some characters probably for that fight. Hang on, let him get untargeted. Take. God damn it. Are you done? Alright, anyways, let me catch up with chat here real quick. I just use big moves. I don't always have katana. Ew, 70 damage. Ew, 23 damage. Guns suck. Spell yes, or Ash if you put it on White Mage like you should. No, I didn't put Ash on White Mage. Ash is red and black mage, while Penelo is white and time mage, I believe. Get our way out of here. Look it. Like I said, I base. You also forgot haste. Yes, I did forget haste, which is on Penelo. I think. Yeah, Penelo. So I should probably take Penelo into more stuff, but I also have just been trying to level people relatively equally. Why are you trying to bite me, John? I'm not being that bad. I disagree. Late game, like after collecting many late game gear, guns don't shine as well, but they still serve a purpose, and they pair well with White Mage. See, guns aren't totally useless. Like I was saying, Ardo, I picked everybody's base class based off of how the character got classified in Record Keeper. Oh crap, getting a phone call. Go answer the phone then. You can always come back. So, like, for instance, Vaughn was classified as a 5-star thief character. Meanwhile, Ash had get the Stalingrad. I've kind of attempted the Stalingrad a couple times, just to fuck around when I was bored and not streaming. And fuck that. Like, that is such a massive pain in the ass. But I've never been one for RNG manipulation either. Like, it's never been in my wheelhouse. You have slain the Mind Flare. Ah, this is truly good news. I am sure that Asdalu will return to the village. This reminds me. The Geomancer wished to speak with you. He has heard of your feats, no doubt. And thank you for it. Please, take this as your reward. Ooh. That's stuff number 1. Number 2, where's the Geomancer? He's over this way? I think I remember seeing somebody called a Geomancer. Geomancer? Geomancer yellow. Know of your skill by which you defeated the Mind Flare. Your heart by which you saved a youth. Because of these things, I thought to guide you to the depths of. No, I feel it is yet too soon. You would not be able to quell the great power that lies sleeping. Grab such power, hold it. First need to gather about you the protection of many great beings. Do this and return to me. Espers. You want me to get all the espers? Besides, melee is better since most monsters who have the flying attribute stop appearing around level 30. And, well, I didn't know that part of it in particular, but it makes sense. Not to mention, you know, by a certain point you have telekinesis available, so it lets your melee guys hit with that. Alright, we shall teleport to Eriut Village. And melee just hits harder outside of Stalingrad. I'm back. Well, welcome back, Ardo. Hope your phone call went well. Titangrat, Stalingrad, same deal. We all understand the Grat. Check thingy. Vorpal Bunny. Nera in the Spiritwood Eriut Village. Okay, she's over yonder then. Word. Force bow. Imaginary bow. Are you on PlayStation? So, are you talking about just playing the game, or are you talking about like how I am streaming precisely? If you're talking about just playing the game, yes, I'm playing on a PS5 currently. The game, yeah. So I'm playing on PS5. Come because of the bill I posted. Then you will hear me tell Vorpal Bunny. I'm listening. Thank you. Then I shall begin. Vorpal Bunny is a black dream. Appears only once each 7 years. The tail of this hair is a component vital to vision dust. An incense said to fill the minds of the now, for a Viera Salve maker, preparation of vision dust is a rite of passage. When the Alshar yet to fulfill, ever she remains an apprentice. Experience and skill she has, but the Vorpal Bunny eludes her capture. Quick, before a lame leg, Alshar is a salve maker now. They would chasten me for looking without for aid, but the tension between Wood Warder and Salve Maker of voice. Turn to you I must, but speak of this to no one. Elders knew of the petition, guess at my involvement. Nice, that'll make RNG manipulation so much easier. We might make an attempt for it on stream one day. Day is not that day. Whoop. Didn't read the thing, but Alja cannot ask the Wood Warders for aid, not now. 7 years before she has this chance again. Wait so long. Find the Vorpal Bunny, and she is somewhere in Golmore Jungle. Shall await your return at the entrance. Alright, time to go kill a bunny. Justice for Vorpal Bunny! It did nothing wrong. It did everything wrong. What are you talking about? Frickin' the bunny enemies in Ivalice are evil little beings, and you know it. There, Ardo. I specifically hold grudges against the ones from Tactics A2. Well, specifically one particular mission. Well, actually two spots, because one totally fucked me over on a really long, like, extra mission moment. Have any tips about where in Golmore Jungle by chance? Nope, just found in Golmore Jungle. Well, then we're off. However, there was a few areas we haven't gone to yet because we did have doors blocked. The friendly ones in this game can cast Cure on you. I noticed when they healed one of my characters when they were HP critical. Oh! Actually, I didn't know that, but I still don't like bunnies. Like I said, I hold a grudge. Die, stupid little Marlboro. Okay, no, you're the regular freaking Coarls, which are yet another monster that I hold many, many grudges against. Is Coarls and Marlboros.
Yeah.
And Adamantoise. Like, I to this day also curse Adamantoise through the very pits of hell. Okay, yeah, Marlboros can cuss off. Probably spelled that wrong. Yes, but it's fine. Yes. Marlboros, fucking terrible. Evil, evil beings. Treasure chest. Treasure chest. Always want that treasure chest. I have things against Coarls because of the blaster ability that most of the time they tend to have. And the Petrify that they most of the time also have in their kit. Marlboro's pretty self-explanatory. I will never forgive Chocobos, specifically from Final Fantasy Tactics,
Yeah.
or the Lions specifically. Choco Meteor, you know, I will never forgive that shit. Look, when one of your strongest units gets one hit KO'd by a Choco Meteor, you can understand my grudge.
Yeah.
Just like the freaking activity, I can't remember what they were called in Bozjan in Final Fantasy XIV, but that part in Bozjan specifically where they have there's a fate in Bozjan that specifically has a red chocobo that is the boss of the fate, and he drops an entire like raid wide chocobo or Choco Meteor that will one hit KO you.
Yeah.
Like I saw that Bozjan, I'm not that far in 14 yet. It is Relic Quest side content in Storm's Blood? Yeah, Storm's Blood.
Yeah.
Although I won't lie, there is some really cool glamour options that come out of those relics.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a little over halfway through Heavensward. Oh, Heavensward. Heavensward was so good. Like, not my favorite expansion, but I did very much enjoy it. Like, the overall storytelling for Heavensward was fantastic.
Yeah.
By the way, just so we don't waste time, don't try Trickster. You know what? I'll take your expert knowledge on that.
Yeah.
Although this bunny's starting to tick me off. Where the fuck are you? And Trickster's a pain, but it's not that bad. Okay, Feywood. Want to be there. You know what? With John's expertise, if he says it's that much of a pain in the ass, I'm willing to believe the man.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be like the last thing we do on stream if we decide we want to fuck around and find out with it. But I'm not gonna do like multiple repeats of it and try to kill it right. But we might just do a fuck around and find out session for a little bit towards the end. It also depends on how long it's gonna take me to find this goddamn bunny.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
He's level 30, don't have bubble, he will be wiped in 2 minutes and only do 15th of its HP. Jesus. I have a bubble moat. Alright, it's stupid bunny's gotta be over this way on the right side, or I guess maybe towards the entrance.
Ha. Yeah.
Bubble moat don't last long. Good to know.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha.
Jesus, we started the stream at like 38,000 gil. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. No, I will say one thing that is disappointing about 12 so far. Like, I do have one legitimate issue. It is meant to be used in a story boss fight. Not a massive difference. Okay. But anyways, as far as my legitimate complaint about 12 is, I kinda wish we would have had more non-human party members. Duration of a status effects dependent entirely on character's vitality. Higher makes good ones last longer and bad ones end sooner. Thank you for letting me know the math on that. Will actually probably come in very useful. I know combos are based off of speed and some weapons, like weapon type and speed. There you go. I too need more bunny girls. Boobs preferred. Lulu, where are you? I was just talking about everything. Like, number one, like, the number one thing I would have wanted personally as a party member is I would have wanted to have Mont Blanc join the party. But I'm also huge into the Final Fantasy Tactics games, specifically Tactics Advanced and Advanced 2, where so I have an attachment to Mont Blanc because of that. But, you know, like, it would have been cool to have a Bonga party member and a Numao party member and all of that stuff. But I get it. Mont Blanc is cool. Mont Blanc's fucking dope. Turned my Mont Blanc in my Tactics Advanced playthrough. I turned him into a Master of Magic. He had Time Magic, he had Black Magic, he had yeah, I think it was mostly time and Black Magic. Of course, my favorite build from Tactics characters, period, is the build I always go to with Luso. Which is I turn Luso into a Paravir Paladin. And I have him do double hand. Oh, I need to switch my peeps around. Sadly, I have yet to play Tactic. I know a few things about it, but not too much. So, Ivalice Chronicles, the remaster, is a wonderful place to start, more than likely. However, I will say it is based off of puzzle pieced together original data that they could find from the PlayStation 1 release. If you want to have the bonus content and stuff like that, highly recommend playing the War of the Lions version from PSP. It has some added content to it that wasn't in the original game. Like Balthier is a cameo character in that particular game. There's also a couple Luso from Tactics Advance 2 is also there. So all good reasons for that. Oh, where's my immune to silencer? And then as far as Tactics Advanced and Advanced 2, both of them are absolutely phenomenal games and are super fun. They're also very emulator friendly, so if you happen to have a Game Boy Advanced or DS emulator on your hand, then they are very friendly for emulator stuff. But as far as just pure storytelling, though, like especially because they're tactical RPGs, and with tactical ones, having a stronger narrative most of the time is a very good idea for those games. Ivalice Chronicles, the OG FF Tactics. Apologies, my attention went elsewhere for a sec. What's good for emulators? Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced and Advanced 2 have some pretty solid ROMs for emulators and stuff out. So they are very much worth playing. Like I was saying, the War of the Lions PSP port for the OG tactics and whatnot. Like, they have the best storyline possible of all of them. But, I mean, as a fan, I would say totally just go, if you have a PS5 or whatever, go get the remaster Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. It will be worth the money, for especially if it's your first time playing. Because goddamn is that narrative so good. There is a reason why Ramza Bale is probably one of my... He's definitely in my top 5 main protagonists in Final Fantasy. For sure. Also, fucking Vorpal Bunny is starting to really piss me off. Gotta be towards the entrance. It's like the only place I haven't gone. We're also gonna turn freaking super speed on because I'm getting tired of this. It didn't say anything about requirements. It just said that it's somewhere in Golmore Jungle. We'll double check it again. See, yeah, hunt accepted. Mara searches for a Vorpal Bunny tail for an Alja. Vorpal Bunny is to be found in Golmore Jungle. I believe you gotta clear out the first zone of enemies before it appears. Oh, okay. Well, let's give it a shot then. If anything, it just gives us money and stuff, so. Also, I won't lie. Balthier's, or not Balthier, Bosch is kind of cheating right now. I found the Carcata. Clear out the first zone enemies and it should appear in the big opening part near the exit. Gotcha. Thank you kindly. Go back up this way. Turquoise, why did you come back? No, what do I know, John? Actually, I doubt it's this way. I think if we get lucky, we could grind Ultima Blade. Oh, really? So, Ardo, did you mean this big part on the map, or is it the lower big part on the map? I believe it's the one I'm in. Gotcha. We'll try to wipe out a bunch of stuff here. Okay. Maybe. I believe explore after wiping out enemies. Okay. We'll give it the old college try here again. Problem is the enemies started respawning. Yeah, they do that. Of course they do. Of course they do. Oh, I know that. It's, I've been to the Bone Zone. I was a little upset about not letting myself grind on the Leviathan, though. Like, I kind of wish I had left a save file there. So that I could just let the enemies constantly come to me. Thanks, Panello. Oh, hey! I finally got one of the stupid measuring weapons. I will still never understand how fucking architect tool is a weapon, but whatever. Enemy this way? Technically still part of the first area. Some people like them, some people don't. Personally, I'm not impressed with the measures in this game. Okay, yeah, I think with a few shenanigans. Well, lay out for me what the shenanigans are, and I will decide on whether or not we go and do said shenanigans. Here, bunny, 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 bunny. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Which means stop tricking me. Alright, seriously. What the fuck? First, when you're done here, you will need to go north to Foam Coast. Is this an area I've been to before? I don't think it is. You fucking bastards. Not yet, not yet. It's all the way to, it's on the way to Arcades, which I think that's the story part we're on anyways, aren't we? Like, story-wise, we're supposed to be heading that direction anyways? Alright. We were running around the wrong area. I now feel incredibly dumb. Oops, my bad. It's alright, Ardo. We still got all sorts of money and XP, all sorts of stuff out of it, so it's fine. No grind is useless. Although, let's take the shorter path since there's no enemy here to fuck around with us. Given glitches are still glitched. Are the glitches still glitched? Had the right idea, just wrong place. Probably. Like I said, it's fine. I gotta love these misadventures with chat. Don't know? Okay. So we will have to investigate the glitch. But I'm willing to check it out. It can't be worse than trying to get sight and drop. Ben is 8 years old, so you get to be my test dummy. Well, you know what? I'm okay with that. I see you, Vorpal Bunny. I see you, Vorpal Bunny. Get back here. Here, Bunny. Come here, Bunny. That Bunny. Get the Bunny. No, 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 no. Don't let him out of our eyesight. Shit. There he is. Get back here. Take your punishment like a real rabbit. Ah! Named a rabbit's tail. Alright, time to switch my party back around. Actually, yeah, no, party back. Always Steve Puffs. Or no, wait. Bangle. Bangle and port. Zebra is nice. I still don't understand why the ninja sword has to be a two-handed weapon. That's just dumb in my opinion. Seitengrat isn't too hard to get, but it is a little weird. Unlike other items you can Seitengrat requires some kind of timing to get right, which is odd. There's a YouTuber called Fuzzfinger with a great video on it. I was able to get 6 Seitengrats with his method. But personally, I think it's best to wait till later in the game to get it. Fuzzfinger, okay. Yeah, I had watched a video that actually, it might have been the same video. Because I just had gotten curious about it. And, like I said, tried to do it off stream a little bit. However, I will admit I didn't have a diamond armlet yet at the time, so that might have also been part of my issue of doing it that particular time. But now I've got 6 diamond armlets. Oh no, I got 3. I got 3 diamond. Oh, so quiet. I don't wish to suffer their scorn. Follow me. Thank you. This, Alja, can prepare the vision. Hidden path from Goldmoor took to reach our village. Scent, recall, light on the breeze, sweet. That is the scent of vision dust. On Viera it has no effect, but it clouds the minds of other races. Our village hidden. I was told someone hunted the Vorpal Bunny. Was it you? Alja, do not be angry. Hear what I would say. How long now have you studied at our hollow? Yet you remain Salve Apprentice because you have not prepared the vision dust. I know how you have worked to become Salve Maker. I wished only to help. Your leg, I know of that too. Enough, Nara. That was an accident, no more. Protecting a Salve Maker who ventured into Goldmoor, were you? Since then, bickering, a rift between Woodwarder and Salve Maker, where they should work as one with the Elder. Yes, I was wounded that day protecting a Salve Maker. The path of the Woodwarder was closed to me forever. But what happened on that day I would not change, as I must to protect a Salve Apprentice on my duty. There were times when I mourned my loss, but the decision to leave Woodwarders and become Salve Maker was my own. Must be clear about this. I hold no one to blame. Stay. Only use this. Prepare the vision dust. Promise. This I will do, Nair. I am sorry to have burdened you with our troubles. For the Dream Hair's tale, you have my thanks. Woohoo! Also, the whole thing about needing to clear out enemies, I had to look it up because I was getting confused myself, and as you experienced, it wasn't necessary, but it is helpful to clear them out so enemies don't interrupt your hunting of them. Oh, exactly. No, 100% correct. Now, I thought, well, yep, there it is. More ethers. I am always down for more ethers. Ethers are important. Okay, you ready? Maybe not this time around, John. I want to try to get through as many of these hunts as we can tonight. That is fine. Well, thank you for being understanding, good sir. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Especially the scholar part. Alright, now we're going to Mount Bur Amasis. Though you will need to remind me when you want to do it. I will endeavor to remember, good sir. That is all I can promise. Jesus Christ, one stream and we're already up at 200,000 again? Like, that's ridiculous. So you definitely haven't steered me wrong yet, that's for sure. But Ardo, why only settle for one Ultima Blade when you can have two Ultima Blade? If you insist. I don't know if I insist or not, but you know what? I wanna be nice. One stream and we are richer than what you were at, than what you had last stream. Exactly. Like, that's ridiculous, dude. You were definitely right about the stupid cat hits. No, not that one. Yes, I realize I have a metric fuck ton of Sword of King. Right, that's what I was doing. Once. Oh, down in that area. I knew giving a girl cat ears made so much douche. I would have never guessed, John. Hymns! Oh, perhaps seen my posting. You have come to slay the Feral Retriever. I have. Thank you. The Feral Retriever works in the Paramina Rift, and those who come to the Holy City. Have been many deaths. The latest reports say the Feral Retriever was seen in the southern part. Near the still shrine of Mir. Please, sir, help us. I think there was a couple hunts here to accept, actually. Alas, it is time for me to head out. Be safe, all. Well, Ardo, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight in stream. By all means, feel free to stop by anytime you please. And hope you have yourself a good night. Sleep well and have happy trails. Almost like they could sell their bathwater by this point. It's the Esther Sand, Albana. There we go. Gertie. Oh god, what is Gertie? Oh, this is Trickster. Okay, so don't want to do. Don't start the treasure quest until you can beat the other thing you started. No, I remember your warning. I remembered. Paramina Rift. I gotta go for that. Okay, well, no, we're already in Paramina Rift. They said near the Still Shrine. Gotta go all the way down.
Ha! Yeah! Right.
Shielded armor.
Ha! Yeah!
Because if I remember correctly, they're in the same area. Ooh.
Ha!
Thank you for not attacking me, little ball of doom. Is much appreciated. Guiding refugees to the holy mountain, head of the lion fire ice were set upon by a pharaoh retreat. Okay. And I personally don't want to see you get gangbanged by two hunts at the same time. No, yeah, that would be pretty terrible. Hi there, big fella. Golden needle.
Yeah! Right. Ha!
Fucking bastard. I hate.
Right. Ha!
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Told you I don't like corals. They snooze. I'm okay with snooze.
Ha! Right. Ha! Yeah!
Neom.
Right. Ha!
Yeah, we'll sell both of those. Guilt measure. Pretty thought. Ooh, okay, that's good. This is meh. This one. Immune to oil. Okay. Time bolts. Oh, many treasures. And we'll hold on to several of them for now. Slain the Pharaoh Retriever. Have rid us of a terrible menace. I'm sure His Grace the late Anastasis smiles down upon it. Hey, okay. Alright. Well, we can... Yeah, I guess we'll try selling some stuff. Who knows, maybe we'll get some cool shit. Hmm. Are any of these items ones I should hold on to? I know this one I need to hold on to. Only sell things you have more than 5 of or nowhere to find. Okay. Okay, neither of those were super helpful. Did I just buy all the freaking things too? Should I just buy these since we now have massive amounts of funding? I'm gonna say yes. There we go. Okay. On to the next hunt. Like we're going to Naldana, I think. Erba, Fortress. Going to Fortress and Fortress it is. Can I not teleport there? And not unlock a teleport there? Huh. I guess I didn't in Nalbina town. So I guess we'll go to the high waste and then go down. Do the one in Bujerba? Okay, we can go to Bujerba first. Antlion, 5, Lady Narai, Ross. Oh, I think this is so I can also give her that item, huh? Go straight across. Going down, down, all the way to the house. Where there lady who wants us to kill an antlion. As a clan, will you hear my request? I am and I will. I beg you, Bartra, find your lawn and Kate for me, please. Right, just calm yourself. The poor boy has no idea what you're talking about. Yes, yes, of course. I'm strong. You see, Bartra, children have gone into the mines of Lusu and do not return. It is not a good place to be at the moment. That lion has been lions in this rampage. To add to this, the paling protecting the miners there has collapsed. The protection chief sent in to look after it barely escaped their life. There's a man who saw my children go into the mines. They're still in there. I know it. As worse, they took a key to the mines with them, allowing access to the deep sites within, where the antlion lies awaiting. What to do? Alone, Kate. Though time was of the essence, Padre, we alone could not hope to defeat the antlion. That is when the Mughals told me about Master Mont Blanc, and so I sent to his clan for aid. Please, Padre, find my children. Look, if Mont Blanc took this hunt, he'd probably be overkill. And this is gate in Site 2 of the mines. Open the gate and you have access to the ground. Good luck, Mog. Like, I've got this headcanon of Mont Blanc built up, where in this he's just, in 12 he's just like, absolutely overpowered black mage. Just like, call down the hammer of God. The mines we go. Fuck. Wrong turn at Albuquerque. This way. There we go. Now we shall last. I'll ask, take names, and make a fuck ton of money. Okay, so we gotta get to Site 9 to Site 3. Okay, so we gotta go that way. All the way to where we fought the Adamantoids earlier.
Ha! Yeah! Right. Ha! Right.
Mont Blanc. Fuck you! Choco midair! Aw, cute. He's cause ah!
Yeah!
No, exactly. Like that is precisely what I picture Mont Blanc being like. Oh hey, kid. Hey! Why are you running away from me, kid?
Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Right.
I forgot how derpy that run is.
Yeah! Right. Ha! Right. Ha! Right. Yeah!
Back in the bone zone.
Right. Ha!
Running like she straight up shit herself mid-run. Oh god, that's a terrible thought.
Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha!
Fucking Vaughn being like, I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Ha! Right.
Use Site 3 gate. Imagine you in a Boston Marathon and you suddenly start shitting yourself no morning. Well, you shouldn't have had Taco Bell before you went and did that.
Yeah!
Uh-oh. Why? What healed? What healed?
Right. Ha!
Attack that one, Vaughn.
Ha! Yeah! Right.
Again, attack the one that's almost dead, please.
Ha! Yeah! Ha!
Not your best.
Okay, first Pinello. Come out so I can have a real heal. Down. Ron. Althea, you're coming out. Bosch, you're coming. Give him quicker. I will go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. Of course there's mimics. Why wouldn't there be? Probably multiple mimics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be careful, this is a dangerous grind spot where not here to hunt. Okay. I'll keep my wits about me. Question is, am I heading the right way to the ant line?
Yeah.
Oh, you think I can't take the ant lions? And there's 6 of them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. into this hall, I think. Alright, well, we might pull a fuck around and find out here real quick. Hello, do your thing really quick. And no, you can't bait them out. Okay, well, that's nice to know. Ooh! Oh-ho! Well, I mean, both of those were totally worth coming down here for. And bombs suck ass. I know. But it's still nice to be able to huck grenades around sometimes, okay? It's just fun. Power's not what you think it is. I know. Remember, I had Vaughn running around with them before. But like I said, sometimes just hucking grenades around is kind of fun.
Yeah. Ha.
Assuming I have to go down that way and then all the way over this way to find the ant. But if there is 6 of them, that is gonna turn out badly. So we'll probably chillax on that one.
Ha. Yeah.
Actually, you know what I could do? We're gonna do a little bit of prep work, actually. Just thought of this. Because I think I could open up the door so that the next time we come back, we don't have to run all the way up and around again.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, I know we do it from behind the door, but to get behind the door, you have to come to this side of the door.
Yeah.
That opens that part up. I bet you there's another switch further down. Like down here, there should be another door and switch, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta say is thank God for that those berserk gloves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Careful, things only get stronger. Okay, I will approach with caution then. There is a treasure. Fucking bug.
Yeah.
Also, haste exists. Problem is, I don't want Penelo casting haste like every 5 minutes. Also, is there a cart on the left side here? Let me find out. Like back on the bridge? Oh, in this room. Okay. I will go back and check. Like what? Like what command should I use for haste? Ally any haste.
Yeah.
Oh god, Bosch, why are you doing that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that opens that up. But yeah, there's a room where you enter in the rails end, and there's a cart just behind it, and you. I'll go back up really quick. Investigate that room. I don't see a cart in that room.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
Transitway 1 cart. Must be the next dead end. Okay, well, we can venture forward a little bit more. Oh, hey, a teleport crystal. Look at that. Came to explore the mines with my brothers, you see, but he went in deeper and has returned. Go and search for him, I know, yet were another Roxas to find me. So frightened. Scares me. Antlion Badra. That was not in there, I would go, truly. Well, there's a save crystal right here. We're gonna fuck around and find out. Although, considering it's an antlion, I bet it's immune.
Yeah.
Indigo pendant. This dude. Proves chance to strike with magics. Okay. Go to the north. I see the switch right there. That makes it so Berserk, yeah, so Berserk can't miss. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, howdy there, Alm. How the hell are you doing, my friend? Ego Blade. We seriously just get another kid. Neat. But I can't equip it. Can't I equip it? What? Why? Why? Why won't it let me equip it? Thank you, Gravy, for letting me whip my whistle. It's much appreciated. Are you Darkblade Mesa? Ogre Blade. Sword 1. Oh, there it is, Ninja Sword 2. Which I apparently get. Weird. Must be a locked node. I'm hanging on. Well, wonderful, Alm. I'm glad to hear things are going all right with you at least. How has you and Kimmy's side by side of trails been going? We did the prologue, as was planned, 2 sessions. I'd call it a success. Wonderful to hear.
Yeah.
May need to reset the board. Okay. So I'll have to go back to Mont Blanc then. In order to do that. But if I do that, then I miss out on either. Well, I mean, I guess I don't really need first one. I have second, fourth. Anyways, like I said, we are gonna do some fucking around and we are gonna do some finding out. Like 11 key should open.
Ha. Yeah.
Probably gonna get stomped, but it's fine. I don't know why they're trying to set off fireworks now. Better have practiced your mischaining. We will see what happens. Okay, so there's one antlion, but then several of the killer mantis. They're weak to wind. Actually, what I'm going to do, take Vaughn out. Ash. Instead of having Racer. Huh, they nerfed this hunt, I see. I guess. Frickin' do this. Although, holy shit. Although they be hitting hard as fuck. Let's go ahead and hit with whatever we can hit with.
Must endure.
Is it R1 or R2? For charges. One? Okay. I'm gonna have to start clicking that here soon.
I must be strong.
No, it was two, not one. Ash, you got disabled? Shit.
No.
Go hit with that Kiraga. Also, self Kira. Rage. Oof. Is it dead? Found a key that led us into the depths of the mines. I came here exploring with my sister Kate. Adults found out, surely be dragged away. I escaped most quickly, but when I was attacked, I dropped the key into the depths. Certain it is dropped below, and below, or dropped below, and below there is only sea. Brother! Are you well? You are not harmed? Ache all over. Do not believe you would run into the depths like that. These kind of people would not come to save you. About this. So much, Baja. Turn to Bujerba with my brother. Farewell for now. But wait, hey, the key! I dropped it when I ran. I am sorry. But you wanted to see what was deep in the mines too. Alright, I'm sure the key will turn up somewhere. Walked up on a shore far away. Oh, really? However, I want to come back over this way because really, you fucking mantis? Go the away. I want to check that room for treasure chests. Definitely nerfed. Well then, good thing we fucked around and found out then. Cough, fun, coast, cough. Well, good, because we're heading that way anyways, aren't we? Fucking mantis, go the fuck away. Canelo, quit triggering traps, you. We have enough stuff, so go teleport back to. So who knows? Maybe Trickster also got kind of nerfed. May just fuck around and find out some more next time. I at least want to finish up this hunt. And she's still crying. My children are safely returned. How can I possibly thank you, Bhadra? Hey, Bubble Belt. Airbud. Who is it? No, no. I have just vowed to abstain from. So to be for 1,000 gil? Quite a shame, but my children have come back home safely. I suppose the toast isn't. Oh, I'm enabling. What the? Whoa! Oh, how could he do this to me? Where has he gone? What is he doing? And with whom? And he returns Al. Emma thought my brother had run away from home, you see, so she scolded him fiercely. But Bhadra, you must understand, neither my brother nor I home. It was an adventure. Sorry now. Emma is very, very upset with me. I cannot go outside for a month. But I must forgive her, for she apologized to me first for. Ah, yes, you must not tell Emma I dropped the sight of Levy Keep. She would be most furious if she knew. I wonder where it is now. Just caught a shiny Froakie. Shiny Froakie's great. Shiny Greninja. Whip Bubble. And I got my Greninja last night. By the way, online multiplayer is really fun. That is wonderful to know, Gravy. Actually, that's super wonderful to know. Never gotten much into online for Pokemon, but considering this is a little more active and whatnot, might be kind of fun. Just save. I mean, we got a lot done tonight. We got several hunts done, made a fuck ton of money. I feel like we had a very successful stream tonight. Alright, gang, so, I am gonna go ahead and call it here for a night. It's been onward to the coast so I can see Fran in a slingshot bikini. You wish, John. You wish. But we are gonna go ahead and call it here for the night. Next time we will pick up and do some more hunts and maybe move our way onto Foam Coast. Once again, though, I make no promises about when the next stream will be because of the situations and stuff that's going on right now. So it all kind of depends on if I'm feeling up to it. However, if I'm feeling good after work tomorrow, we will maybe attempt to do Strategy, where we fuck around and find out which strategy RPG games. That is kind of the plan. If we do, we will hopefully wrap up. Maybe I will do it just so that we can wrap up Disgaea 2, because I was wanting to do one more session of Disgaea 2. So I might just force myself on Saturday, for Saturday and Sunday this week, because I would like to wrap up both of those games, and then we can continue on with more random streams, essentially, until I can get whatever my permanent setup is going to be going forward. So yeah, that's all very much a thing. As for who we're gonna raid, I hope you feel better soon. Me too, Gravy. Really, until I finally get settled in whatever new situation I'm in, it'll probably still be a little stressful, but I'm feeling much better right now, so. And John, who is this friend of yours that you want to raid? Because my usual Friday target is not alive at the moment. Getting savvy with it. Alright, let me look them up and see what I think real quick. Rough patches are meant to be passed through, otherwise they'd be pleasant patches. You are not wrong, Gravy. You are not wrong. And I do appreciate your guys' supports on stuff. It is much appreciated. So, you know what? Yeah, we will go ahead and raid out to getting savvy with it. So, before we do that though, I want to say, as always folks, thank you all for tuning into the Flying TRC this evening. I really appreciate you guys' viewership. Whether you were chatting or whether you were lurking, I appreciate all y'all the same. I should be back tomorrow and have hopefully we'll do some more Disgaea, wrap up Disgaea 2 and whatnot tomorrow with Strategy, where we fuck around and find out with strategy RPG games. Just so we can get that done. Have a good night and a great Saturday. Well, thank you very much, Grady. She's a cutie. She also owes me JPD streams. I see you're keeping tabs on things, John. Of course, as always, make sure y'all are taking care of yourself before you and whatnot, and I hope to see you around next time. So, happy trail, or no, what's my usual outro? As always folks, make sure y'all enjoy yourself some good food, some great drinks, even better company, and I'll see y'all on the flip side. Happy trails, folks.